समम सर्वेषु भूतेषु तिष्ठन्तं परमेश्वरम विनश्यत्स्व विनश्यन्तं यह पश्यति स पश्यति. Hello friends, this is the 27th Shlok of the 13th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this Shlok in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the Shlok says, Samam sarveshu bhuteshu, which means similarly among all beings. Tishthantam parameshwaram, which means sits that supreme Lord. Vinashyatsva vinashyantam, which means imperishable in the perishable. Yah pashyati sa pashyati, which means who sees, he sees. So in the previous shlok, we understood that everything that manifests into being in this world manifests by the union of the field and the knower of the field. So which means that it is manifesting by the union of the Purusha and Prakriti. Now to that idea over here, Shri Krishna is adding by mentioning that the Supreme Lord sits similarly in all beings as the imperishable in the perishable, and he who sees this, he sees the reality of things. So what this means is that while each field is dependent on the observer of that field or the knower of that field, and because that knower is limited, therefore that knower's field is also limited. But beyond that, there is also a universal knower. So in each body there is a local knower, or you can say the individual knower, but in each body there is also a universal knower who is present similarly in all of these bodies. So he is present similarly in all of the individual knowers, and in that way he has the knowledge of the entire field, because he has the knowledge of the field of every individual, and the combination of the field of every individual will be the entire field. So he has the knowledge of the entire field, and this includes the knowers of not just the present but also the past and the future. So in that sense, what you can say is that he has total knowledge, whatever knowledge is possible, he has all of that knowledge. So in this way, the Supreme Lord, who is the supreme being, has all the knowledge and is the only one who is able to understand the truth in its completeness. And so when one is able to unite his being to this supreme being, then only he gets the access to that perfect knowledge. Then only the individual knower gets perfect knowledge. So knowledge is infinite and our brain is finite. So it does not have the capacity, our brain, to basically hold all of that knowledge that is out there, because the brain is limited while knowledge is unlimited, infinite. The only way for the individual knower to gain access to this infinite knowledge is to unite his being with the supreme being, and then based on the need of the individual being, the knowledge will come to him from the supreme being as a guidance. So the way to do that is to surrender your will to the will of the supreme being. If you are able to do that, then what happens is that your desire becomes the same as the desire of the supreme being, and in that situation, then the supreme being's knowledge becomes your knowledge, and then all your actions are guided by the supreme being, and in that way you can never go wrong, because supreme being has total knowledge. So his knowledge is perfect. He knows what is right, what is wrong. You don't know it because you are a limited being. Your mind doesn't have the capacity to hold all of that perfect knowledge. So if you can surrender your will to the supreme being, then nothing can go wrong in your life. Everything will fall in its correct place. So that was the message of Shri Krishna over here in this shlok. I hope that I have explained this shlok well to you. With that, I'll close this video. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.